Hey guys, Godzilla94 here, and today I have a video after a month, a theory video. Well, in a way a theory video. You see, normally I upload a theory video I've been working on for a month or so, or a couple weeks, and I discuss it, but today I have a little bit something different. I know that's kind of like my catchphrase by now. I have a bunch of theories I want to discuss, or topics I guess you could say. But they're kind of too small for their own giant video, and I say giant as in like 5 minutes. So, in this video I'm going to kind of rapid fire a couple Godzilla theories or topics and my opinions on how they would play out. So let's begin. I have 3 so far. The first one is, what if a Muto egg survived? Now if you remember in the end of Godzilla 2014, Ford Brody, I think that was his name, I hope I'm not butchering it, I haven't seen Godzilla 2014 in a while, ended up blowing up the Muto eggs and they all died. But what if one survived? Now, if one of those Muto eggs survived, they would have to go in an area far away from population to live. Because I'm not saying it has the intelligence to know that, oh wow, this area isn't safe, but if an area is on fire and destroyed by rubble, I really doubt a creature would just live there without any kind of sense of warning. So most likely it would do what the first movie had, where it would go either dig underground or go under the ocean and travel to some place to incubate. Now, unlike the Mutos from the first Godzilla 2014 movie, this creature would not have such an This creature would not have an easy source of nuclear energy to feed off of, as the male Muto was being fed off of all the radiation by scientists, and the female was in Area 51 being probably fed radiation from all the nuclear weapons and storage all around her. If the Muto egg did survive, it would probably go to nearby or far away location to incubate until it was full grown. Depending on the sex would depend on what the creature would do. If it was a female, it would probably go call for a male. Obviously there's no male around if only one of the eggs survived. Most likely it wouldn't have too much an effect, and by itself Godzilla would be able to take down the Muto, because the only reason the Muto stood a chance against Godzilla was by working in teams, because Godzilla managed to beat both the male and female Muto separately, and both of them on their own very easily. Second theory, what if the first Godzilla never died and lived through the continuity? Now this one's a bit of a question, more than the other ones that is, because this is saying Godzilla 1954 lived throughout the entire continuity. I don't believe he would survive. Monsters such as the Heisei era, like King Ghidorah and Space Godzilla, especially Destroya, monsters such as that, be able to easily overpower Godzilla 54. That, and I don't believe that he would be up to par with the military either, because Mogira, Mechagodzilla, they were all really powerful. I'm not saying the 54 Godzilla is weak or anything, but I don't feel that it is as powerful as the other incarnations or as the monsters they fight. So I don't feel that the 54 Godzilla would be able to live very well. And that's what I think would happen if he did survive though, or as for what I think would happen if he did survive, I feel that he would be similar to Final Wars, where he would probably be locked away in ice or something similar to that. I don't see him playing a main role. I don't see Godzilla 50s teaming up with, Godzilla 94 or anything like that, the Battle Space Godzilla. I don't see that happening. One thing that is interesting though is Kiryu. Kiryu would not be a thing because there's no bones to base him around. So obviously 2003 Godzilla would have to fight something else. What if Bass Island didn't explode? Now, if you remember in the Heisei era, Bass Island exploded. And because of Bass Island exploding, we have Burning Godzilla and Godzilla Jr. Now, if Bass Island didn't explode, Burning Godzilla would most likely not be a thing. The reason Godzilla became burning was because he absorbed all the energy from Bass Island explosion, on top of just, normally getting stronger from years of fighting monsters as Space Godzilla and King Ghidorah. Godzilla Jr., on the other hand, probably wouldn't be a thing because he was rapidly mutated by the energy from baby Godzilla, or is it little Godzilla? I think it was little Godzilla. From the Muppet looking Godzilla all the way to Godzilla Jr. And because of Bass Island not exploding, he wouldn't have that rapid regeneration, or not rapid regeneration, he wouldn't have that rapid growth. Now, Destroya would still be a thing, but most of the freeze weapons would not, because the only reason freeze weapons were made was because of Godzilla burning up. So I don't think that Godzilla would survive if he was not burning, and I do not feel Destroyer would be easily defeated if Godzilla wasn't burning either. So if Bass Island didn't explode, then Godzilla wouldn't be as powerful, Godzilla Jr. would still be little, and Destroyer would probably kill everything. Not saying Destroyer is super powerful or anything, but burning Godzilla was pretty much the only one who could hold a candle to him. So, those are 3 ideas or theories that I had. Not really big enough for their own video, but just 3 little topics I want to talk about. Let me know in the comments if you guys have any kind of theories you want me to cover, and I'll say my opinions on them with some detailed analysis on them. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye.